Well, women's doubles, #3 seeds into the semi-finals. Now we have the defending champions in the men's doubles. Haifeng and Haifeng up against the outsiders, Denmark's #2 pair, but the only Danish pair now in the men's doubles, Conrad Petersen and Jonas Rasmussen. And that is because the top Danish pair have just said goodbye. Mogensen and Bo beaten by Asan and Septano on the adjacent court while we were watching the women's doubles match. So as far as the men's doubles concerned, this is where Denmark's hopes lie. So here is the #1 seeds, the world #1, the champions of the World Championship in 2006, 2009, and of course 2010. The first men's double pair to win this championship 3 times, but they are beatable. And their match against Lee and Jung in 2009, one of the great matches in the World Championships. And if they want to face them again, which is a possible semi-final, well, they've got to beat this Danish pair. But 24 career titles, 9 Super Series. 3 of them have come in 2011. They've won the Asian Badminton Championships. They've won the Singapore Open, and they've won in Indonesia. Morten Frost, I know you've been watching the #1 Danish men's doubles pair.
Yes.
Just say goodbye in this category.
Yes.
So, in some respect, Fu and Kai might have been expecting to meet them in the final, but they've got to get past a Danish pair here who have beaten them.
Yeah, was that in Korea?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
So here's Jonas Rasmussen and Conrad Petersen. It's a Danish pair that has only been together since October. They've had some big wins, most notably, and ironically, I suppose, given who they're playing today, they have beaten Kai and Fu at the Korean Open Super Series in January in 3 sets. But they're up against a pair who, in this World Championships, have been absolutely sensational. 3 of the last 4 or 5 years they've won, 2006, 2009, and 2010. How much of an effect will the match that was on the adjacent court to the women's doubles match that we were watching just now, Morten, the fact that Bo and Mogensen have exited, how much of effect would it play on both these pairs, you know, the #1 seeds and of course the fellow Danes?
I don't think it will play, it will make any difference. I think they're all very experienced. Obviously Mads is not, but having Jonas on his side, I'm sure that, you know, they can talk you through, and at the end of the day, it also shows that anything is possible. The men's double is so fiercely contested. There are, I would say, 7-8 pairs that can win.
Well, Kai and Fu certainly are the favourites, looking to win it now for a 4th time, these World Championships. You've got power and the speed, Fu's power, Kai's agility. It's a terrific combination and such a successful one as well. And they came into this week in perfect form, having won again the Indonesian Premier event. They only lost 1 game there, but you look at their results so far here, and they seem to have been struggling. 3 games yesterday against Kawami and Sato of Japan, 3 games to beat the Russians Ivanov and Sozanov in round 2 after getting a bye into that round. It's not been straightforward for them. No,
but that's what I say. I think really men's doubles, when you get to this quarterfinal stage or even last 16, there are lots of good pairs and they can all win. And if you're not really alert and on your day, you lose.
So Kai and Fu know if they are to make it a 4th World Championship title,
ladies and gentlemen,
they're going to be at their best here.
On my right, Kai Yun and Fu Haifeng, China.
Expect a big cheer for the Danes here.
Conrad Petersen and Jonas Rasmussen, Denmark. Haifeng to serve, to Jonas Rasmussen. Love all. Play.
Well, a huge task ahead for Rasmussen and Petersen, but they do it with the knowledge that they have managed to beat this pair before. Big age difference between the two Danish players, isn't there?
Yes. Yeah, Jonas is, I think, 33.
Yes, that's right.
Mess is, what, 22, 23?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but Jonas got a new partner in Mess when Lars Påske stopped playing just a year ago. Or
just after the World Championships, yeah.
Yes, so, and then the Danish BA took a while to decide how to pair the rest up, and it ended up with this one, and I think they make good decisions. That was a nervous shot, way over the net, very easy to attack.
Service over.
Important for Mess to settle into this match as soon as possible.
Two all.
It's, you know, this is a big deal for Conrad, isn't it? He's not been at World Championships before. And here he is on the big stage, quarterfinals, #1 seeds, defending champions at the other end.
Yeah, it's a daunting task, but I'm sure he's loving every second of it. As I say, nerves have to settle. He's got to find his rhythm in the match, but I'm sure he will enjoy it.
And, you know, big help having Jonas Rasmussen alongside him.
Yeah, very experienced, and always... I think that the fun part is that when Jonas and Lars played, even though it was very on even terms, Lars was a little bit the one calling the shots now and again, and suddenly now is obviously Jonas that have to live up to be the captain in the team.
Please. Service over.
Ewan here with the winning blow, but it's Fu who has the real power, doesn't he, in this pair?
He's the real hard hitter, the left-hander. Very hard hitter.
I expect some big hitting from Haifeng as this match goes on.
Five, 3.
That is one of Jonas's strengths, is actually the interception at the net. He missed this one, but watch out, he's going to make some good ones. Good return.
Six, 3.
Great height and reach from Haifeng there.
Service over. 4, 6.
And the good thing about Jonas Rasmussen again is that obviously he's vastly experienced, but he's loving it when he's coming to these situations, having to play these tight matches, quarterfinals, semis, and so on. He's loving it, and that's obviously an enormous asset. That's what I mean. That's where he's really good. Well played.
It's a great way of seeing how things were different to the last match we saw on court here. I know you were watching the Danish men's doubles, but the Indonesian pair, there was just no movement at the front of the court at all, and it made it so easy for the Japanese pair to get through in the end.
Yeah.
Service full called. Shin Jun Kang is the service judge there.
7-5.
What did you see wrong there, Morten?
It's borderline case. He's saying it's too high, but the service judge is actually not saying whether it's above the waist or whether it's the racket heads that's higher than the handle and so on. So it's just too high. That was the explanation. And as I normally say, I've seen a lot worse than that.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Service over. 6-7.
But the Danish pair is hanging in, so that's good for the match.
Yeah, they've settled pretty well, pretty quickly as well, which is important. They're going to give Kai and Fu a run for their money. Here we go.
Yeah. Serve not good enough. Pressure's too high.
8-6.
Bit of Fu power at last in this quarter-final. 254. It's one of his weaker ones, really.
Yep. Just a half smash. I think he's about probably 330, 340 when he's hitting it really hard.
Oh, he's 332. He's
332.
He's the record, isn't it? He's 206 miles an hour.
Service over.
He's managed over 300 in the World Championships as well.
7-8.
Smash racket, so new one required. He's even managed 285 this week.
Service over. 9-7.
Well covered by Mess. That's too far. Yeah.
10-7.
So 4 points the advantage at the interval.
7.
There was a good chance of Jonas to play that one because Fu is not the strongest at the net, and he was trying to play a soft in around his head there, but very well done by Fu.
So 11-7 at the interval for the world #1 pairing. Interesting thing I want to pick up on from Kai and Fu. Actually, I'll let you listen first to what the instructions are.
Lidt mere ind, det rigtigt nok, men altså, det ikke sådan, han server helt ud, så I skal ikke dække den helt yderligere.
Court 1, 20
Lidt mere
seconds.
stejlighed nede bagfra,
Court
lidt mere
1,
tålmodighed,
20 seconds.
så skal chancen nok komme til at komme igen.
Instructions being Morten.
When in attacking position, try to play, not going for power smashes, but try to go for steep smashes.
11-7.
Yeah, Kai and Fu have been fairly critical of Wembley as a venue. Everyone else seems to have been saying how great it is, and quotes yesterday saying that the venue's poor, the lighting's too dark, don't like the changing rooms area. Everywhere looks like a warehouse. I mean, really hard-hitting stuff. Whereas, you know, Ku, who we saw earlier on court, was saying, you know, it's got a lot of class, this place, the lighting's good, there's no draft, and everyone else seems to be positive. For some reason, Kai and Fu don't like where they are.
Yeah, I don't think you can complain about the playing facility here. I think it's fantastic, and the setup is really good, and you can't get it better anywhere in the world. Obviously you can't change Wembley. Wembley is Wembley, and the whole area is what it is. And if they expect something else, it's obviously up to them.
Yeah, get on with it, which they are, to be fair.
Yeah.
At least they can't complain about the transportation. There's even a bus in the auditorium, isn't there?
Yeah, double-decker. Good serve. And lots of pressure. Yes.
It's hard to deal with that sort of pressure and that kind of power. Haifeng snaffling up the chance.
14-7. Jonas.
Yeah, the Danes obviously want that serve to be faulted, but at least they're trying to influence the service judge for the next ones. That's the whole game.
That's good from Jonas Rasmussen. Somehow try and get themselves back into this opening game.
14.
Just starting to get away from them.
Play.
What do you do?
Yeah, good smash. A commanding lead
15.
by the Chinese here. Played a good half set here. 2-7-8. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah. And they're showing why they are world #1 right here, aren't they?
16.
It's a good serve.
8.
It's managed to drop below the net. Look at that, it's going down, so Mads have to play it upwards, and obviously he's missing it and played into the net. Very good serve. Another one there. It's hard to attack those services.
Nutmegged in the end, wasn't he? Yeah, Mads Conrad.
They were really on the heels all the way.
8.
Here we are, we're pushing on 300. That's the fastest smash of the week. He's gearing up for 300, isn't he?
Yep.
Service over. 9-17.
The thing is, they took them to 3 games when they last played. They know that Kai and Fu have taken their eye off the ball a couple of times already this week when they, you'd expect them to go through in straight sets. Even though they're 17-9 down here, it's certainly not panic stations time, is it?
No, definitely not. But I think that it's going to be very difficult for the Danish pair to beat the Chinese pair. I think the Chinese are having more pace. They serve better. They hit harder. In all honesty, I find it difficult to see that the Danish pair can win. But they've done it before, so let's see.
Can you show me this? Mads, just show me this.
A little bit of mopping up required, a little bit of sweat on the court.
Play.
Danes just couldn't get it down.
Yeah, I think a couple of times they thought they'd played a winner, but
yeah,
it came back.
And Jonas is trying a trick shot at the net, and it obviously did not work out, but a little bit of desperation, I think.
Service over. 10-19.
Oh, that's very well recovered by Mess. But did not pay off. But look at this one. Look at that one. That's really well covered.
10.
Nothing they could do about this one, and it's game points right on the line. Well, it's been an exemplary performance from Haifeng and Haifeng. They have been superb in that opening game. There's nothing at all that Jonas Rasmussen and Mads Conrad could do about things there. Just 15 minutes to get away that first set. The number 2 seeds are out, but the number 1 seeds look like they're going to march on. Maybe in a way, Morten, the fact that they did have to go to 3 sets in the previous 2 rounds. Maybe they decided it's time to back up our ideas. We're getting to the meat of the tournament here. We've got to do, we've got to be sharp.
Right. I think you're right. This is what it's all about. Wrong to say they've been mucking about or anything. The Japanese pair is really a good pair, in all honesty. But the Russians, I think they should have disposed in 2 sets. So, you know, it's crunch time. They have to show that they're world number 1. They have to show that they are potential contenders for the first prize, and I think that's what they're doing now.
If they can maintain this kind of intensity, it's going to be hard for the Danes to live with them. But you never know. Well, Danish coach trying to get this pair in the right frame of mind for taking on the number 1 seeds. But quite frankly, if Kai and Fu play as they did in that opening set, you just can't see how Rasmussen and Conrad here can survive.
No, but I think that Jonas Rasmussen is having a point. We heard them discuss here now. You know, they've got to take the pace out of the game. They have to play a lot more soft shots because they're just getting run over in all the flat exchanges, all the smashes, everything. They have to play kind of a mixed doubles game and really try to upset the whole situation. So let's see what happens.
Service over.
Lucky return.
1-love. Service over. 1-all.
They've been one of the leading men's doubles pairs for 7 years now. Kai and Fu winning the All England back in 2005. First world title came in 2006. Oh, fantastic.
Service over.
Man's just checking. There's no damage done.
It's well spotted by Kai when he's lifting that one, because both of the Danes are storming to the net, hoping that that he would play a softer shot or even a flat shot, but he did not. He lifted it, and obviously both were standing at the net.
There's a lot of Danish representation today, isn't there? You know, obviously Bo and Mogensen have said goodbye, and we're watching.
Well, we got 6 in, 6 in the quarterfinals, and
Tina Baum, Peter Gader, and of course a surprise in the last 16 as well for the men's singles.
Yeah, Hans Christian Wittinghus
2-all.
is a big surprise as well. But I think he's played well in this tournament, so good for him.
He actually thought he was going to be on holiday this week, didn't he?
Yeah, but he was surprised to be picked in the first place, because it all happened due to the fact that Jan Jørgensen was suddenly injured and couldn't compete, and it was in time, so it was possible for the Danish BA to make a replacement.
Please. 3-2.
Well, you said that, you know, they wanted to try and play a few softer shots, but when it's coming at you like that, it's just so hard.
It becomes instinct, and you just defend yourself as best as you can. That's what you see. That's what you should not do. That's what the Chinese are really, really good at, and especially Kai getting into the net.
Service fault called.
You see that what happens? The Danes complained last time there was a high serve, and adding a little bit pressure, mental pressure on the situation, and now the second time it's coming, it's a fault. Whether it's a fault or not, at least they put the pressure, the mental pressure on it, and they got it.
Kind of makes up for their own fault that was called on them. That's good.
That's good. That's good. Service over. 5-3.
That's good by Mass. Well read.
Service over.
Obviously taking a chance here, Kai.
4-5.
And it's backfiring.
Service over. 6-4.
254.
Yeah, mind you, hit 291 in this match already. Yeah, another sense of inevitability about this match now.
7-4.
Yeah, the pressure's mounting.
Unbelievably, on the other court, the #1's women's seed has just lost her first set. Just seen the #2 seeds go out in the men's double on that court. Wang Shixian, who we saw yesterday play and absolutely destroy her opponent, looked in such brilliant form, but
yeah,
she's down to Cheng of Chinese Taipei after the first set.
But the Chinese Taipei girl has improved a lot. I saw her play in Singapore, and I really think she has improved a lot. She's playing a clever little game.
I hope you don't mind us just keeping up to date what's happening in the other quarterfinals, as well as what's happening right in front of us here. Stories everywhere, and
see,
that's such skill, isn't it? And such awareness.
Yeah, but
9.
That's obviously one of the things we're discussing in Danish badminton is exactly what we saw here. Mads and Jonas are always, you know, waiting for the flat exchanges, always want to go into the net, and what you have to do is simply just lift it. And I am positively sure that the Chinese have been, you know, studying, looking at it and say, okay, when we get in a situation like this, just lift it. And it's a massive gap.
Because it's happened.
It happens
twice in this game alone, hasn't it?
Oh, it happens sort of even in between in smaller ways the whole time.
Well, they're trying their best, obviously, but I mean, just keeps coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the pressure is enormous. I think the Chinese pair is really playing well today.
5. Jonas, is it okay? Thank you. Ten 5. Play.
I know it's difficult to view from a Danish perspective, but really it's quite exhilarating to watch when these two are flying like this.
Yeah, they completely control it. The Danish pair haven't really got the firing power from the back of the court, so they're getting chased on the baseline. The Chinese are quite happy to lift it and wait for their chance, and obviously up once or twice, and then Fu Haifeng is, you know, just killing it. Hits it so hard.
Prøver vi sådan ligesom at finde en ny løsning på noget andet.
Jeg kan godt tænke mig på, når vi får den op, så får den lidt ud, og vi slår en lille smule med vinkel. Så lige nu er de gode til bare at stå og tage den her.
Det er fordi, vi slår ned til dem hele tiden.
Det er det.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
Eller tage en lille smule mere fart ud af det.
Court 1,
Meget mere,
20
vi sætter bløde
seconds.
drop med os, så vi lokker dem til at lave de der dumme overspilning. Og så skal vi altså ind og styre den servesituation igen nu her.
Thank you.
Come on, I'm relying on you. Just, I mean, obviously there's not much they can do, I think, anyway. You're pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
You're fluent, apparently.
Apparently, yes.
11-5.
They want, you know, when they get into attacking situations, they want to play with more angles and again try to play softer shots and hope for the Chinese to make errors and stupid chances and take stupid chances. But it's all about the serving situation, and
Service over.
and I think by far the Chinese pair is getting better out of that one.
11.
Service forward on that flick serve as well. A couple of faults now for the Chinese pair in this game. Well, they might not win the point, but it's been a much better point, hasn't it, for the Danes, this one? Doing more what they were talking about.
Yeah. Softer shot, soft, don't hit it. Okay,
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. It is possible.
Please. 7-11.
Now that it's about maintaining that kind of play.
They just got another 45 minutes of that.
And with the shuttle coming at them at close to 300 kilometers per hour, yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah, you seldom see Jonas on the floor. He's fighting his very best.
12-7. Gentlemen finish.
Of course, the fact that they are going through, and it's Jung Jae-sung and Lee Yong-dae who they're likely to meet in the semi-final, because that was the 2009 final. They've had some great matches down the line as well. I mean, that really is not one to miss, should that happen.
It's a very, very good match coming up. And I think it will come up.
Yeah. You never know, but I mean, that is certainly one that if you're watching this now and you're thinking about watching tomorrow, that's the game you want to see.
7.
We saw the Koreans, didn't we? They beat them at the Suleiman Cup. They beat this pair of Kainfu.
8-13. Looks good, please. Looks good. Service over.
It was close.
14-8. Oh. 15-8.
Good shot by Jonas.
9-15.
Telling you, fantastic rally on the other court. Really, really good play. And Chinese Taipei leveled the score to 7-all.
Yeah, the world #1 in trouble in the women's singles right now, Wang Shixian. No problems for the men's double world #1s though.
16-9.
Please. 17-9.
.294.
Yeah.
We're getting closer to the 3.
Yeah, that's the best again. He beats his 291 previously. He'll get there. I tell you, saving it for Sunday. Well, actually, no. Maybe tomorrow will be better.
Yeah. He might need it.
Indeed.
Good placement there by Mess. Well played.
Service over. 10-17. Fault. Service over. 18-10. Service over. 11-18. Oh! 12-18.
Well, putting a few points together here, the Danish pair, but ever since the start of this game, there's always been this big difference. That's more like it as far
Service
as
over.
Kai and Fu are concerned. 2 more points
19.
is all that's required for a
12.
place in the semi-finals for the #1 seeds here. That's match points.
20. Match point 12. Service fall called.
Oh, third time. Through their 13
Service over.
points, thanks to Shin Jung-kang.
13. 20.
Harsh man.
Still, better now, as you suggested in one of the other games, than maybe in a tighter affair.
Would have made a big
That's
difference.
it.
Yes.
More Danish disappointment than in the men's doubles. They sooner had their #1 pair than the #2 seeds. Boa Mogensen said goodbye, and Rasmussen and Conrad also go, but it's been a brilliant display from Kai and Fu, the world #1 pair, the 3 times champions of this world championship. 21-10, 21-13 through. And as I say, it gets closer to setting up that terrific semi-final with Jung and Lee of Korea. 35 minutes then for Kai and Fu to dispatch their Danish counterparts. They looked very, very good, didn't they? So, as I say, that means it's closer to that mouth-watering prospect of a semi-final against Lee and Jung. And of course, they've got to beat Hong Wei and Shen Ye first, although they'll be clear favourites to do so. Kai and Fu, though, still on course for a 4th world title.